All right, this is key. Mr. Rechny?
Yes.
Why doesn't our calculators, why don't they like give our answers mathematically?
Because your calculator isn't doing it all. It's not doing the way you think it is.
But like, shouldn't
It's not. It's
can't it
estimated.
recognize one?
Oh yeah, you can train it. There are some calculators that are already being trained to try to guess with radicals, but you can fool them. There was an AP test question not so long ago where they actually, it was 0.499999 was the answer. And the TI put 0.5. And AP Central drilled everybody who put 0.5.
Oh, well, Casio probably went 0.4999.
It did.
Oh,
It
look
did.
at that.
And that's what led to the confusion was that, do you count that or not?
Casio.
Yes.
From the bench chart.
Okay.
Doing the follows.
All right. Here we go. Let's do this problem. I've got this beautiful thing set up right here. I got a fraction, so I need a common denominator, so I'm going to start doing that. Might as well do it between the first two, call it a day. So we're going to 1 under here, I multiply the bottoms, I get m, I cross the tops, 15 minus m squared. So far with me. Now, there's a fast way to do this. If you feel comfortable doing it the fast way, do it. But I'm going to take my time and do it the way. Oh, by the way, how can I get rid of that 8? That'd be really easy. Subtract 8 from both sides. Let's go ahead and do that because I didn't even think about that, but let's do it. And I get a 2. Now what?
Surrender.
Write it as 2 over 1. Cross multiply. I'm going to pause there because I heard an oh shoot. Now, I am going to point out something that your Algebra 2 teacher probably, with malice of foresight, skipped. And that is this. I'm multiplying both sides by m. Do you know what m is?
X.
What if m's a 7? Can I multiply both sides by 7? Is that allowed? Yeah, absolutely. So that's not a big deal. What if m is 0?
You plug in 0?
Am I allowed to multiply both sides by 0?
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. Let's say I have x equals 7, and I multiply both sides by 0. What do I get? All real solutions. You're not allowed to do that. So we're trusting that m is not 0, which leads to a problem. At the end of the problem, what are you going to have to do? Check to make sure your answer doesn't make something undefined. Does that make sense? You have to do that for all ones where you have a variable on the bottom. You're going to have to double check at the very end. Whatever answer we get, we're going to plug it back in to make sure it doesn't make any of my bottoms equal to 0. Now your book, the book this came from, and almost every other book in America is going to say, check your answers to make sure they're right. Yeah, that's a good idea. The number one thing you have to check is to make sure the bottoms aren't undefined. Because you can do everything right. If you miss that, you're going to lose points because you don't have the right answer. Yes, sir?
How would we know what the right answer is then?
We're going to get to the end and we're going to plug in. We're going to solve for m and we're going to plug it back in.
Okay.
Should work. Now, again, as I said, as long as it doesn't make the bottom 0, it's going to be fine.
But what if it does?
If it makes the bottom 0, then we're going to put a line through it and say that's not a solution I'm allowed to have.
Okay.
Because in order for that to happen, I had to multiply both sides by 0, and that's not allowed. Not only that, but when you put it in the problem, it's going to get 15 over 0, which would be like, uh-oh, can't do that. Make sense? So I hand over here. Did I answer the question accidentally? All right, let's do it. We know how to do this now. This should be like child's play for you, right? 0 equals m squared plus 2m minus 15. Does that equal 0? And then you do this, right? You do this.
No.
Or you don't do that, though, because you know how to factor this, so you don't have to.
Wait, Russ.
Yes.
Isn't negative 1? I mean, negative m squared?
I'm leaving this on this side. I'd move this to this side, which makes it positive, not negative. Good? Now, here I go. m plus 5 equals 0. M minus 3 equals 0. This should be child's play for you, right? M equals negative 5 and M equals 3. Now, what I just said, we have to check. Enrico, what do I have to check?
The answers.
Check to make sure the answer doesn't give me a 0 on the bottom. That's the minimum thing you have to check.
Yeah.
So I plug in put a 3 in here, I get 3. Plug in a negative 5, I get negative 5. Nothing else has something on the bottom. I'm good enough. If I did this right, I got the right answer. Now, if you want to be really careful, you should actually plug in the 3. That's 5 minus 3 plus 8 is equal to 10. That is true. And you can plug the other one and check it that way too. Does that make sense? So you could check your answers. That would be a good idea. But most importantly, you have to check the bottoms because you can do everything right and still get it wrong if you don't check the bottoms. Peter, make sense? All right. I heard numbs?
Yeah. Can you do the fast way you were talking about? Because I did it differently, but I didn't get too far.
I do it. Let's let everybody else start the next problem, and then I'll do it your way. Okay, everybody else start the next problem. Go ahead and blow through all the way to 6. You have 0 chance of doing 7 and 8 unless you're a genius.
Okay, let me do it.
We'll do the other ones first because it's fun to watch.
I really hope I have it straight off. So the B is right. All right, B. Okay. Negative 2 equals 2 minus 3. Minus, oh god, wait, what? 2 B Q minus 6B squared. Oh, come on.
Plus 6b squared.
No, it's minus.
That's just a plus b squared.
No, okay, you know what?
It's plus 6.
You are right. But I'm a genius here, so that's the fact.
You're not a very good genius.
I never said I was the best, I just said I was genius. Wait, negative 8, okay, negative 18, negative 30. Oh, look at what a happy number.
Why did you do that?
B plus negative 7 equals negative 2B cubed plus 6B.
It works. That's so
squared.
annoying. There are only 5 lines and you're already using that answers.
9B squared.
That's so much better. 6.
Wait, what did I do? Wait.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what we do, we do the chicken one.
Rusty,
Yeah.
do you have to move the...
No, you don't have to. If you don't, you have to boil that together, then you have to do a cross multiplication. The one risk you run is you're going to pick up maybe a cubic. But the B will cancel out, so you can
I'm
factor
at
out the B right away.
right now.
I'll do it that way in just a second. I'm just looking at this, trying to figure out what happened here because it's not factoring nicely in my head.
How'd you get a negative 7?
I got a really ugly number.
I got cross multiplied, so I got negative 4B.
You're the worst friend.
And then I subtracted the 3B across.
It's 9 and 2.
The 9 and 2? It would be 9 and 2. Oh, it's because it's negative. I missed that. I kept going in circles with that. Thank you. I mean, it would be negative 9 and positive 2, so I'm going to put a negative 2B and then a B. I need to make a positive 2, so I use a negative 1. And then make a negative 9, so I do that. So my answers are B equals 1, which violates nothing. And B equals negative 4.5, which violates nothing, so both of those are right.
I may have. Oh wow! I totally did that wrong.